Sir,
Ravi and Ramesh, do you have any doubts on yesterday's class?
no,
So
sir.
yesterday we discussed the for each array iteration. In array iteration methods, we discussed the for each and map method. So we completed map method or not? Yes, map method also completed, right? So the next method is array filter method. So these are all the array iteration methods only. So first one in the array iteration. So first one for each method. So the next one is array map. So the next one is array filter. Array filter method creates a new array with array elements that passes a test. Okay. So array filter method. So if array that if you can provide any condition or any test related thing, if that will pass, so then result will come up with in new array. Array filter method creates a new array with array elements that passes a test. That condition is true. Okay, so then we can see. So here is my array elements. Here is my array. So where is this? 48.html. Okay, so then array. So yesterday's one. This is the map method. So this is the filter method. Okay, so here is my array. So then array filter. So same thing. So we are calling this function if the value greater than 20. Okay, JS 38.html. Forty-eight. Sorry. What it is returning? It is returning the false every time. So why every time it is returning false? Example. Return value. Return if our value greater than 20. The result is the my array dot filter. By res equal to yes. Okay, so this is the result. Okay, so previously we are not assigned to this value this array, so that's why it is not copied. Okay, we are printing the empty value. So previous, so we are printing the empty value, so that's why we are getting the empty screen, right? So now, So we are assigning this. So what it is returning? It is returning. It is returning. It is returning new array. It is returning. So filter method returns a new array. Okay. So then, so if the test passes, so what are the elements is having greater than 20? So greater than 20 is having 100, 200, 400 we are having. Okay. 100, 200, 400 we are having. So those elements so placed into the array, so that new array will return. So when we use the filter method. Okay. So but for each method what it returns? For each method what it returns? It returns the new array. It returns the new array with with so values, right? So this map method also returns the new array. Map method also returns the new array. So this array iteration array filter method also returns the new array, but here so it can check the condition. It can check the condition. If the condition is true, so then only those values returns into a new array. Okay. So the next one is array find method. Array find method returns the value of the first array element that passes a test function. What it is saying? So it is returning only first element. Okay. 49.html find method. Okay. Okay. So previous one, so it is completely iterating. So complete it, how many elements are we are having, so that many times it is iterating if the test passes. But here in the find method, once it is test passes, it is come out from that loop, and then first test pass element can return. Okay. It is returning the after completion of first test pass method. Okay. So this is the find method. Next one is find index. Find index method returns the index. Till now we are returning the array elements only. So either for each or map or filter or find. So these four method returns a new array elements. It is returning only new array elements. So then the find index method returns the index of the first array element that passes a test function. Okay. So for find, so we are getting the 100. So that 100 where it is having, which position, which index it is having. Okay. So to find out that one, we have to use the find index method. Okay. So next one 50.html. Here is the index find index method. Okay. Find index method returns first test pass array element index 50.html. Okay, it is having in third position. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the next method is reduce. Reduce. The reduce method runs a function on each array elements to produce a single value. So the reduce method works from left to right in the array. See also a reduce right, we are having another method. Okay. So basically what it is saying, reduce method. So in the array we are having so five elements we are having. So the reduce method runs a function on each array element to produce a single value. So it is adding all the It is adding all the values, whatever elements is having in the array, and it converts a single value. Okay, total it is returning. Okay, so the reduce method works from left to right in the array. Okay, so then now we can see here. First we have to total we are having. Okay, so if we want to see how it runs, so alert total. So here we are placing total plus a value. Okay, now you can see. So 51.html, 50.html. 51.html. So then it is this one reduce. Okay, now you can see. So first we are having a 1, right? So that is written. So then after that 11. So 1 plus 10, 11. So then after that minus 20 we are having. So then after we are getting the minus 9. Okay. So it is adding the values. So then after that we are having 100, then next 200. Okay, 91 and 291. So the next 291 welcome, it is adding. So the next one 291 welcome 400. So then final value is this one. Okay, so this is a string, right? So that's why it is adding like that. So then if you can remove this one, if you can remove this one, so then we will get the proper result. 11 minus 9, then 91, 291, then 691. So then minus 309. So the total reduced value is 309 minus 309. Because of here we are having the minus 100, sorry, minus 1000. Okay, so this way we can use the reduce method. So all the elements, if you want to add all the elements, so then we can use the reduce method. We can use the reduce method. So also it is working from left to right. So then if you want to use the right to left, so then we have another method called reduce right. 52.html. Okay, so then here we are having the reduce right. Okay, first minus 100, 1000, so then minus 600, so then minus 400, then minus 300, so 320, so then minus 310, so then finally 309. Okay, so if you want to calculate from right to left, then we have to use the reduce right method. Okay, from left to right, so then we have a reduce. Okay, so these are the array iteration methods. Okay, clear? So the next method is array every method creates a new array with array elements. So that passes a test. So previously we are having another method called find method. Okay, so then tell me what is the difference between so this find method and every method creates a new array with array elements that passes a test. Okay, that passes a test. So then now you can see there is this one find method. So here it is. So 53.html, you can see now every, okay, every method. So then we don't require this string inside this one. So then now we can see what it is written. 53.html. It is returning a false. It returns a boolean value. It returns a Boolean value. If all the cases test passes, then it returns a true. Then it returns a true. Okay. Then it returns a true. So every method, so it needs to be passed. For suppose, so we are having these three elements. These three elements. Now see, we will get the true. Okay, we will get the true value. Okay, so then next one. So if all the methods, so if any single one is having false, so then it returns completely. It returns the false. Okay, clear. So this is the every. So every element needs to pass that test. Otherwise, it returns the false. So the next one, sum. Sum method checks if the array values passes a test or not. So it returns any single value that passes a test. So then it returns the true. Okay. Then it returns the true. 54.html sum method. Okay. Sum method. Okay. It returns the true. So if all the values for suppose minus this one also minus this one also minus, so then only we will get the false. Okay, so if any single value is having, for suppose 25 we are having. Okay, so 25 greater than 20, right? So then now we will get true because of, so in the sum method, so at least one element must pass as a test. Okay, so previous every method, so it passes all the tests. Okay, how many elements are there? All the elements must be satisfy the condition, so otherwise it returns the false. Okay, but some method, so if it returns only one method, then so it will returns the true. Okay, so the next one, so array index of, so we already completed, right? So index of method. Okay, so the index of method searches an array for an element value and returns it a position. What it is saying? So it searches a method, array index of method searches. So whatever element we are trying to find out. So if that element is having in the given array element, so then so that then it returns the position of that finding element. So whatever we are finding the element, so that element position, it returns the index of method. Okay, index of method. So this is the another iteration. So till now you can see we are seeing the find method. So all the methods are very useful. Okay, so in real time, so we can use very minute way, so you cannot able to see those things. Okay, so first one, for each method. Okay, so it returns the new array elements. Okay, so then array map method, so if you want to do with the any arithmetic operations, so then it returns the new array with arithmetic operations. Okay, map method. So then after that, filter method, so if the whatever elements that passes a test, so we are checking the condition here in the filter method. So using that filter, so whatever the elements are passes, that elements converts a new array. So then it returns the new array. Filter method returns the new array. So then find method. So whatever the elements are passes, so first element it returns. First element only it returns. So then find index. So till now we are written the array elements. Okay, so the next one, array find index and find index, it returns the index. So whatever the value passes the test, so then that value of index it returns. The next one, reduce and reduce right. So these both the methods whatever elements we are having, it is combining and it is adding all the elements and returns the single value. So reduce, it is working from left to right, and reduce right, it's work from right to left. Okay, so then every and some method, every method must pass the test, whatever elements we are having. Okay, so then it returns the true, otherwise it returns the false. Some method, so if at least one element can passes a test, then it returns the true, otherwise it returns the false. Okay, so the next one is a index of method. The index of method sets an array for element values. Okay, but suppose if you want to find out a value, you want to find out if the value is having or not. So if the value is having, then it returns the that whatever element is having, which position it is having, then that position it is written. Okay, it is returning that position. Okay, now we can see same thing, 55.html. Okay, here we are having, so then what is our method? So index of method, index of, so what we are having, my array dot, for suppose I'm trying to find out a 200. Okay, so then so it returns the -1. So what happened? -200 is there, right? Index of method only. Then why it is giving the, that is document.get element by id -200 is there, index of. Why it is giving -1, index of. Okay, it is not string, right? So it is a -200, it's a number. Okay, so it is having in first position, it is having in first position. If not found, this element is not found, then it returns the -1. Then it returns the -1 here. So previously we are trying to find out a, so this way, so this is a string. So then the string values is not having. For suppose same way if you are having in this like this, so then it returns the 1. Okay, so this is the, okay, so if the value is not having, if the value is not having, so it returns the it returns the -1. Okay, so then same thing, last index of, so last index of, for suppose here, so we are trying to, so 200 we are having, 200 200, and here also I have a 200. Okay, so I have two types. So but, so whatever first occurrences, that occurrences position we will return. Okay, so that occurrences position only we will return. So same thing we are having another method called last index of. Same thing we are having another method called last index of. So then now we will get the 0, 1, 2, 3. Third position we will get. Okay, third position we will get. This is the index of and last index of method, both the methods. Okay, so the next one is the array keys. So till now we are returning the arrays. So then array index position. So then after that array keys we are getting. Array keys. So the array keys method returns array iterator object with the keys of an array. With the keys of an array. So we will get the keys also we will get. Okay. So we will get the keys also. So then this is creating new 57.html. Okay, so here we are having the array. So then the method is keys, right? So keys method, it returns the object with the keys of an array. Keys of an array. Keys of an array. So then let re result equal to, okay. So we are having, so then we have to call this function, we have to call all these functions, right? So then var for x as we are appending the result, we are appending the result, okay, equal to equal to equal to res or x, then 57.html. Okay, object array iterator we are getting, object array iterator we are getting. So what it is saying array iterator object we are getting, right? Array iterator we are getting, right? So same thing only, it returns array iterator object with the keys of an array. Okay, so then now yes, yeah, so then now, so what it is passing, what it is producing, it producing the array iterator object we are getting. So now it is getting the, it is getting the 0 1 2 3 4 5. So all the element keys we are returning. Okay. So then why it is coming? So first we have to define the empty. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. For suppose same thing we are having the, we are having the name equal to name colon. So so we are having the name colon. So then email equal to teja at mail.com. So 0 and 1 we are getting this. So this is the way to create a object. So then we have to use this thing. So then here also we have to use. Array keys is not working for this one. So we have to use this one only. So it returns the keys of an array. Okay. So it returns the keys of an array. Okay. So first what it is saying? So it is returning the array object iterator. Array object iterator. Okay. Object array iterator we are returning. So whenever whatever elements we are having in this array object iterator, whatever we are having, so then so we are creating one empty a variable. So whatever values we are having, so using this iterator function, we are using the for loop. So then whatever result is having in this one, so then we are appending to this one. Okay. So then result. So if you want to use this one BR, so then we will get the 1 comma 2 comma 3. The result we have to place it. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 yeah. So these are the keys list of an array. Keys list of an array. Okay. So the next one is the array entries. Array entries. The array entries method returns an array iterator object with key values and pairs. So previously what we are returning? So previously we are returning only keys. Previously we are returning only keys. Now we are returning the array key value pairs. Okay. So then now we will see. So 58.html. What is the method name? So entries. Okay. So it returns the same thing. It returns the array object iterator. Array object iterator. So then we can see the result of this one. See. So 0th position we are having the 100. So in the 0th position we are having the 100 plus. So then break. Now you can see. So in the 0th position we are having minus 100. Once first position we are having 200. Second position 25. So this is the way it is returning. Key and values it is returning. So which method? Entries method. Entries method. Keys method only returns the keys. Keys method only returns the keys. Entries method it returns the keys and values. So both the things it returns. Okay. So the next one is the array constant. Array constant. JavaScript introduced an important new keyword called constant. Okay. Once we can declare that one, so we cannot reassign any value to that array element. Okay. We cannot reassign so any array elements to that. Right. So now we can see that one. We can see that one. So what is the constant? So constant means once we can declare that value, So we cannot change or we cannot redeclare, right? So then 59.html. So in the string concept, we can see first. In the strings concept, so we can see first. So first, so we are having the so let sorry constant, right? Constant. So we are having the welcome. Okay, constant. What it is having, what is happening here? constant, array constant. What is this one? Entries, entries. Then this one, keys. This one is the last index of method. So this one is indexer. So this one is sum. Okay. So then we will go to our. So what happened here? So welcome. So we have to use the keyword, right? My my variable. Okay. So my variable. For suppose, so if I'm trying to, so we will comment this one. So then we can remove this one. So for suppose, so whenever I am trying to constant again, so my var, so we will get an array. We will get an error. Okay. For suppose sample I am placing here. So whenever I am trying to execute this 59, 59, see, my var has already declared. Okay, then declared, so I can remove this declaration. So then I just trying to change the value. So assign to constant variable. So already assigned this variable as a constant. So then it is saying, so we cannot change this one. All right, clear? So this way only, so we can insert in. So this way only we can insert or add it. Okay. So the next one, so in the arrays concept, so we are having this is my array, right? So this is array. So I'm trying to create a constant. Okay, constant my array, constant. So my array. So I'm trying to create it again. Constant. So my underscore array equal to, okay. So 10 comma 20 I am trying to add it. Okay. So here it is already saying, see, my array has already been declared, so we cannot take it.